Hey everybody, I'm Todd and this is sweetTguitars. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel and welcome to a brand new build. Alright you guys, as you know, I'm about to start the collaboration Ultimate Strat build with Gio from Tornelli Guitars in Italy. That video is coming up shortly here. We've both already started. Gio's a little bit ahead of me, but we've got to get a small jump on it and get far enough into it so we can release these videos with some regularity. In the meantime, I've been talking here on the channel the past couple of videos about designing what I'm referring to as the Sweet T #1 guitar, which will be the first guitar that I've actually designed that I plan to duplicate. And when I say duplicate, I mainly mean the body shape. I use templates for my necks, and I've got all these killer Maxim Guitar Works templates. I will continue to use those for my necks, whether they be bolt-on or set neck. I've got templates for both. But when it comes to original body shape design, I want to make a template from this guitar once we get this body done. But what I wanted to do is film a short video, let you guys know what my plan is for this or my lack of in this situation. I've got some dimension wood right here that I've picked out for a body. I've picked out a top. I've picked out some wood for the neck. And I haven't picked out a fretboard yet. I'll kind of think about that as I decide what kind of color we want on this top. I am purposely starting this build with no plan. I have absolutely no plan. I don't know what scale length I'm going to do. I don't know if it's going to be a double cutaway, a single cutaway, some weird offset shape. I have no idea on any of that. I'm going to let inspiration and artistic creativity drive me through this build. And I think this is going to be really fun, you guys. I want to do this. I've been looking forward to this for a while. And the closer I got to being able to do something like this, the more excited I got about it. And I'm already brimming with excitement over the Strat build. So you can imagine I can barely contain myself. Anyway, once I get the body shape to this guitar done, I'll make myself a template from this body shape. We'll carry on with the build. I'll put that template over to the side. We'll save it so I can actually duplicate this guitar in the future. This will be the first of 3 or 4 original guitar designs that I will offer for sale from my shop here. And at the end of this build, I'm actually going to offer this guitar for sale to one of you guys. I want to build custom one-off guitars that one of you guys could buy for at least close to the same price that you would go buy a nice high-end guitar off the shelf at Guitar Center for. You know, to be able to share my love for this with you guys, I want to keep these guitars affordable. I want to use killer hardware. I want to use beautiful wood. I want the construction of them to be top notch. And I feel like I'm confident enough now at this point in my guitar building journey that I'm comfortable selling one of them. So that's what we're doing. We'll talk more about all this as we get closer to the end of this build. I will let you guys know at that time what kind of price I'm thinking, because right now I have no idea. But anyway, let's go through this wood right here. This will be the introduction video and the wood selection, and we'll wrap this up. This will be a short one, you guys, by comparison for what I normally do. All you guys know, my videos are normally 40-45 minutes long. This one's going to be a short in Sweet T land. So, first of all, about 3 weeks ago, Derek Kimball announced that he was going to run a Black Friday sale. I'm a supporter of Derek's. He's got the most beautiful maple that you've ever seen in your life. And he also posted some like tiger walnut, which is, I'd never seen any of that stuff before. So beautiful. And some highly figured Claro. He's got black lemon neck blanks. He's got body blanks. But what he really specializes in is quilted and curly maple. So I wanted to take advantage of this 25% off sale, which, by the way, you guys, if you're looking for wood, Kimball Hardwoods is actually running a 25% off sale until midnight on December the 31st. So get over to KimballHardwoods.com, get yourself some wood. Derek's a great guy, and he's always got just the most fantastic figured wood you've ever seen. I bought 2 maple top sets. I got one quilted set and one curly maple set. I got to show you guys this curly maple. I want you guys to check this out. Now, this camera is absolutely not going to do this justice, but this is a book matched 4A piece of maple that was listed in the value section because of these burl pins right here, which if it were not for those burl pins, I would not have wanted this wood. I think they make it. I mean, look at the ripple on that. That is just some of the most ripped up curly maple I have ever seen in my life. I'm going to use this top on this guitar because I know using this top will force me to use some color. Bodywood wise, I have been doing a lot of shopping. I get most of my wood from C. Jacobs and Kimball Hardwoods. But I also order some stuff from Cook Woods out in Oregon and from Bell Forest Products up in Michigan. This wood I'm about to show you came from Cook. I bought 4 boards of this. It's black limba. There's no black streaking in this. This is super clean. And it's not considered white limba because it comes from the part of the tree that black limba comes from. I think the black's lower in the tree, white limba's higher in the tree, or carina, whatever you want to call it. But I got 2 pieces of it right here. I also got myself a piece of some wood that is rarely available in the US. And I was super excited to see this come available at Cook Woods. So I bought myself 2 boards of it, 8-quarter boards. They were both over 40 inches long. And you guys will have to correct me if I'm pronouncing this wrong. This is a Mazaku. And this is like world-renowned instrument wood. And it's got some of the most beautiful chatoyance that I've ever seen in a wood this color. It's kind of got that mahogany look to it, but it's got really tight ribbon. It's a little bit more dense than mahogany. And this stuff is just beautiful. It smells so good too. I think those woods look beautiful together. And I think that maple on top of this is just going to be sick. So that's the body taken care of. I started thinking about what kind of neck I want to do, and I was thinking about the neck that I'm planning on doing for the Strat, which you guys will get to see in the video coming up here. But I didn't want to do 2 necks alike, you know, because you guys are going to be seeing both of these videos basically at the same time or throughout the same period of time at least. So I started thinking I've wanted to do a dark wood neck for a while. And I started looking through my wood stash over there, and I've got 3 pieces of this Catalox, or Mexican Royal Ebony is what this is called. This wood is super dense. It's about the same density as like Macassar ebony or any other kind of ebony. You guys know me by this point, or most of you do anyway. I very rarely build a one-piece neck. This will be no exception. I have got, and I didn't bring it over here, but I'll show you guys in the first video. Since I'm using such a rippled curly maple top on this guitar, I thought it would be cool to run a center section of really highly flamed or curly maple down the middle of this neck and let this catalox be what shows on the outside of the neck below the fretboard. Then when you turn it over, I'll do some decorative striping or whatever. We'll saw this into a multi-piece laminate neck, put a piece of that nice curly maple down the middle, and I'll use some veneer or whatever we need to make it beautiful and sweet tea style. After we get these blanks glued up, we're going to get this body surface down. We're going to start to draw out that shape, and we're just going to go until I'm happy with the shape. I don't know if it's going to be a double cutaway or a single cutaway. I haven't decided if it's going to be a bolt-on or a set neck. You know, if it winds up being a double cutaway, I kind of like a 6-in-line headstock on a double cutaway. If it ends up being a single cutaway, I'll probably do a 3x3. And at that point, we'll decide what color hardware we want to use, what pickup configuration, all that stuff. You know, I want to let it speak to me throughout this build and decide what I want to use as we come up on that process. So that's how I want to do this. And I think it's going to be really fun. I think we can all learn something from it. And I'm hoping that in the end of this, one of you guys is going to wind up with a sweet tea guitar for a killer price. And then once I'm done with this build and the Strat collaboration, as you guys already know, I've already announced on the channel that I will be doing a giveaway for a custom handmade one-off guitar here on the channel late January, early February. So as an update to that, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys when I'm finished with this Sweet Tea #1 guitar, and I'll come up with a more interesting name for it as we get closer to the start of this thing, which we're starting at this weekend. But once we get through with this guitar and the Strat build that I'm doing with Geo in the collaboration, I'm going to start the giveaway build. Whenever that is, we'll talk more about that on the first video for the giveaway. I'll let you guys know what I'm thinking. I've got some pretty interesting ideas. You guys give me some suggestions. Let me know what you think I should do. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you can be informed when I launch the first video to this guitar, as well as the Strat build. Give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. And as always, you guys, until the next video, peace and love.